Michael Jordan. He accomplished so much as a player, has accomplished so much as a businessman. He did not accomplish it as an owner. Michael Jordan has put the Charlotte Hornets up for sale. Didn't win anything in 13 years as owner of the Charlotte Hornets. And when he walked in that front door, everybody thought this franchise is going to great heights. Never, ever got there. Never won a playoff series in 13 years. Won only 3 playoff games in the 13 years. He was never around. He was out playing golf. He was an entrepreneur who loved golf and didn't spend any attention within. And there was a lot of stuff going on inside their building about where is our leader? Why is our leader not here? Part of the basketball decisions. And so he's put the thing up for sale. Quite an investment. He bought it for $284,000. He will sell it for $2 billion.
Wow. You mean 284 million?
Yeah, I'm
$2 billion. But still, that's a 10-to-1 return. I always think of Michael Jordan I always thought he was like a minority owner because he was so invisible. But he's the top dog there?
He's the majority owner.
Wow. So he's like a Steve Ballmer or Mark Cuban, a guy you expect to see on the sideline every night.
He played golf all the time. It was a huge point of argument. On we go. NBA draft is on Thursday. We know who's going to be the first pick. San Antonio gets Victor Wembanyama, outstanding player from France. This will be fascinating to see how quickly he develops under a really good coach in Greg Popovich. And of course, they've had great success in San Antonio developing European and foreign abroad players.
Yeah.
So he goes there with the number 1 pick. Charlotte gets the 2nd pick. It looks as if they're going to take Brandon Miller, the big forward that we saw in the NCAA tournament against San Diego State. He's from the University of Alabama. Nobody knows what's going to happen with the 3rd pick. And this is the most intriguing thing. Portland is at 3. Portland's got 2 issues going on. One is Damian Lillard says, trade the pick and get me veteran players so we can win while I can still play. Or if you can't do that, trade me and get me out of here. So Portland's got a tough decision to make. They are taking trade offers. That remains to be seen what transpires. 1 and 2 are locked. After that, it could be anybody and everybody.
Yeah, I was looking at a mock draft of the NBA, and a lot of these guys are already in the G League. So I guess they've been able to sign there as amateurs, but I was surprised by that because I thought everyone in the G League was already drafted or was a free agent acquisition.
A couple of years ago, they formed what's called the elite team that played in the G League. That was all underclassmen who did not want to go to college that filed to go to the NBA.
Okay, that's it, because it said elite, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's the elite team, and then there's the Ignite team. And those are 2 very different teams, but they are built around high school seniors not wanting to go to college, go there for a year, be one and done in that level, and then jump into the NBA draft.
Okay.
So that's where we are there. Okay, one other topic on the table. We knew deals were coming, and this is the first one. And I guarantee you, John, there will be a bunch of dominoes going to fall between now and Thursday night. This is the Phoenix Suns making the trade with the Washington Wizards. Brad Beal, really good guard, good guy, huge contract. Tired of losing in Washington. They worked out a deal. He waived his no-trade clause. He gave some money back to allow this to happen. Brad Beal goes to Phoenix in a complex deal. We've not heard the end of it, but Phoenix sends 38-year-old guard Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, young guard, 4 second-round draft picks, and a flip-flop of high picks in years down the road. We don't know what years there will be, how many of them there are. All that goes to Washington for Brad Beal. Beal waived the no-trade clause in his contract. He gave up the 15% kicker that was part of that extended contract. Phoenix takes on a $50 million deal. As we sit here on a Monday night, Phoenix now has 4 max players under contract.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, led by Devin Booker and obviously Kevin Durant. DeAndre Ayton is still there. And now you add Brad Beal. Holy cow, that's the team to beat in the NBA West, if not in the NBA championship round. So that's fascinating. Now, there's going to be some fallout. The rumor is that Washington is going to take Chris Paul and put him out there on the table. Make me your best offer, Clippers. Make me your best offer, Lakers. I think CP3 is going to wind up wearing one of those uniforms next year. Maybe that trade comes down between now and Thursday. So that's what's going on around the NBA. And there's just a ton of trade rumors. Is Damian Lillard going to be moved out of Portland. Miami's got 4 guards. They're trying to trade 2 of the guards. Is Aiton going to stay in Phoenix, or is the new owner going to jettison him somewhere else too? I don't buy this Kyrie Irving push to get LeBron James. The Clippers have got 3 big men they're shopping. So, John, there's a lot of dominoes that are going to fall. Don't walk away from your source of information, because the story's going to be changing. Go ahead.
I'm surprised that the Suns had any picks to deal, because they gave away all those number ones to get KD, and so here I guess they got rid of their 2s, so they got nothing. It seems like the Suns are almost like the Padres of the NBA, getting all these name guys. But I had heard that that Pat Riley in Miami got a lot of crap from the fans because they wanted to get Beal down there to play for the Heat.
Well, they didn't. I don't know why Washington took this trade, because it's obvious that they're moving CP3, and maybe they're going to eat the contract on Landry Shamet, and they didn't get high number ones. They got 2s. Picks 35 to 60. They're not great value. The NBA draft has changed a great deal. Now, it may well be that Miami was not willing to part with certain guards, and maybe that's the reason the deal didn't get done. But I don't think we're done dealing in the NBA. Okay, let's move on.